The absolute best way to keep more of your money this year, no BS, write off the right expenses on your taxes. I challenge myself to find and legally deduct the most unexpected expenses, and what I've uncovered might just blow your mind. If you're a high W-2 earner, a small business owner, or even a freelancer, writing off the right expenses can be a total game changer. But here's the problem. Most people miss out simply because they don't know what they can't actually deduct. You ever had that thought where you're like, wait, can I write up that Amazon order, that new chair, my glasses? I've been there. I used to overthink every receipt possible. And I know people who have missed out on these on thousands of dollars. Yes, thousands in deductions simply because they weren't allowed or sure on what they could deduct on their taxes. You don't need to own a mansion to deduct home office expenses. If you use a space exclusively and regularly for work, congrats, you may be eligible. You can write off a portion of your rent, mortgage, utilities, Wi-Fi, even that fancy ergonomic chair. Glasses, contacts, dental work, even acupuncture and mental health therapy, all are potentially deductible if you totally unreimbursed medical expenses exceed 7.5% of your AGI. I deducted my eye exam, contact lenses, and even some travel expenses to see a specialist. Office supplies, planners, pens, but also Canva Pro, Zoom, Notion, Adobe Suite. If it supports your business or profession, you might be able to deduct it. Did you know that if your travel is primarily for business, you can deduct your hotel, airfare, mileage, and even a portion of your meals? I wrote off an entire trip to a mastermind retreat in Texas last year because I documented it properly. Online courses, certifications, even books and workshops, if they're related to your career or business, they may be deductible. For example, the $250 I spent on business tax course last year, boom, that's a write-off. This one's more familiar, but did you know that you can deduct not just cash donations, but also clothing, household items, and even miles driven for charitable volunteer work? Hey family, let's take a quick break. I hope you're gaining massive value from this video. But let's be real, over 75% of people watching these videos aren't even subscribed yet. If you're serious about building real wealth and keeping more of your money, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. Secondly, if you're a high income business owner or a real estate investor, you're probably overpaying in taxes by 30 to 40% every single year. I can guarantee it. I'm offering free discovery calls right now for those who are ready to take action and take control over their taxes, their business, and their future. That's right. This is your chance to get a personalized, comprehensive plan to keep more of what you earn. I'm talking about saving $10,000 to $50,000 or more in the first year alone. Click the link below to book your free call, but don't wait. Spots are limited. Let's lock in your savings and your strategy. Now, let's get back to the video. This is where it gets fun and tricky. If you're in a profession where grooming is required, thinking actors, models, some grooming may be deductible. Laundry, if you're traveling for work or using a uniform, maybe this is a deduction as well. Pets, if it's a guard dog for your business property, the IRS might just allow it. Always check with a pro before going this route, but don't assume the answer is no. Let me tell you, when I realized my air purifier was deductible because I bought it specifically for my home office, my mind was blown. Also, I wrote off my podcast mic, webcam, and even some IKEA furniture because I use it 100% for business. It's these small wins that stack up to big savings. What's the most surprising thing you ever tried to write off or wish you could? Tell me in the comment sections below, and I'll be replying to a bunch and featuring in a few of my next videos. After doing this deep dive, tracking my receipts, and organizing everything, I reduced my tax bill by over $7,000 last year, just from knowing what to write off and documenting it properly. So here are 3 things to keep in mind when thinking about deductions. 1 is keep track of everything. 2 is don't assume an expense isn't deductible. And 3 is stay organized and consult with a pro when in doubt. Write-offs aren't loopholes, they're tools. And when used correctly, they can transform your financial life. Check out my next video, how the rich use tax strategies to pay less legally. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.